is we are going to announce a People's Choice Award, and then that person will perform a piece for you, and then after that I'll do the raffles, and then you'll find out who the winner is. Whoa. Okay, so this year's People's Choice Award that you all voted for was our very own Stephanie Petrik. We give her $500 and this beautiful little trophy. That is our Nimbin Community School sponsorship for the $500. Thank you very much. Now Steph will do the piece that I think really just pushed her over the edge a little bit. There are a lot of poets in the room voting as well, and once you hear this, you might understand what I'm talking about. Thank you, Steph.
How to win a slam. First of all, throw away your page. On this stage, we have less room for people who need to be prompted, less room for people not yet confident of the way their voice sounds. Surely that's more relevant than the philosophy that's printed on it. Secondly, make sure you have a rent-a-crowd of 3 or more. You need to ensure applause after each stanza, after each big moment, because if you can get a few people clapping, the sheep-herding instinct that is so inherent in Australian history works towards a snowball effect, and you look like you have actual fans and everybody loves you. Thirdly, make sure that you have at least 3 big moments and that you use vocal pacing to slow the words down. Spread them out like Nutella over a lover, like the cloth over the picnic table you're about to lie her down and fuck her on. Use metaphors and similes that are just hackneyed enough for people who don't read to get it instantly. Aim for accessibility over content. And make sure there's a reference to sex in it. That will keep their attention. Make sure you use internal rhyme or informal rhyme, just not all the time, because we all know that too much rhyme is not cool. I think it's because it shows a commitment to structure and form, and often is used by beginners or experts. And nobody here wants the whiff of academia to follow them. Intelligence, the fart at the dinner table that you blame on the dog. And nobody here wants to risk looking like a beginner either. They all want to be the winner of the slam. Sam I am, I do not like the slam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like the slam I am. I do not like green eggs and ham. I do not like the slam I am. It's always good to aim for some repetition. It's always good to trick them into some audience participation. If you can get them to holler back, call and response, it must mean you've still got their attention. It must mean that what you are saying is getting in. No. I once saw a mentally ill neo-Nazi get a whole crowd of people to do a Zig Heil 10 times in a row, oblivious. All it means is that our ability to learn by rote was successfully drummed into us at school. But you know what? We don't need no education. We don't need no thought control. Make sure you sing a few lines. But not too many, just enough to show that you can, and to drum up interest for your burgeoning rock mock cabaret band. It's also good if you can make a few references to the archetypes of pop culture. In literature, that's called intertextuality, but in slams, it's just showing you are king of the hipsters. And speaking of hips, if you've got them, make sure you shake them. And if you've got tits, it'd be good to shake them too. It's always good if you're able to get so passionate that you move about the space and sit on the floor or stand on a chair, or better yet, throw yourself on the floor like you're sobbing, like you're dying, like you mean this so hard that you want to beat it into the earth with your fists, with your hands, with your face, with your chest. Beat your palms on the earth like they are the heels of giants. Your palms, the heels of giants. River dancing, Morse code, SOS, SOS, SOS! Then slow down again for the next really big moment. Beat your body against the ground like you haven't fucking rehearsed this! change modes, and then move from anger to desperate despair, or even positivity if you can bear it. Look into as many eyes as you can access. Connect with as many people in the room as you can get near. Even touch one if you can, but only one, or else you'll look like a perv. Make sure you switch between a variety of heightened, rehearsed emotional states to show your adept use of contrast. Stick to the formula in all this. Howl at the moon. Refer to Bukowski or Kerouac. Make unconscious references to how you have an anger management problem, or how you are slamming down drinks as hard as you are currently rocking the slam, because alcoholism, losing your shit, and poetry surely need to go hand in hand. Lastly, and most importantly, don't go over the time limits. Follow all the rules and make sure you don't use props. Make sure you have an extra shirt in case you want to rip it off. Make sure you're wearing boxers in case you're thinking of whipping it out for shock value or comedic effect. And repeat after me. Louder is better. Louder is better. Louder is better. Thank you very much, everybody.
Very much, everyone, again, once more, that's bought raffle tickets and supported Nimbin Performance Poetry. As I said last year, if I have to get it $1 at a time, I will. Thank you, and we did. So now we move to the big stage. Could all the poets please come up to the big stage? I'm going to allow one of our judges. Thank you so much. Lisa and Jane Murray, what a job. So I'll let David Thomas speak to you, and he will announce the winner, and then we will do the presentation of our... Look, just for the Olympics I got gold.
We wouldn't allow that in Britain.
Please welcome David Thomas once more.
Firstly, fuck time. Secondly, thirdly, I read this quote last week in this strange situationist book called The Revolution of Everyday Life by Raoul Van Aim, in which he said this beautiful thing, which is, in the moment of creation, time dissolves. And yeah, I won't fucking go on about how that's relevant for this evening.
It was vital.
The winner of this year's cup is Candy Royale.
I've been doing this competition for 7 years. And I wasn't going to do the poem that I've been competing with because I didn't think it was poetic enough. I didn't think that it demonstrated my great grasp of language. I didn't think that it ticked the boxes, but I thought that I really wanted to share my family story, because in this day and age there's so much negative rhetoric about, about refugees, about the Middle East, about all that shit that's going on at the moment, and I just wanted to tell that story. And for me, it is so amazing that I won with that. Gail and all her team for putting this on, and you can never stop. I mean, you can never stop. And also to be performing with these people, they are the best. They are the most incredible, and it's my pleasure and my absolute joy to share the stage with them. So thank you.
Folks, there's no escaping. We're getting that PR photo. Every year I try to get the PR photo for next year. So we'll make sure we get a good one this year. But first, and in no particular order, please thank Locke. Darkwing Dove. One and only, Len Martin. Eleanor. Past winner, Elizabeth Routley. They're all beautiful, aren't they? Yeah. Scott Samuel. And the new blue pants. Tuck Dunley, thank you. So now we're going to get down here and do some photos, okay? Thank you, everyone. I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope the winner that you picked has come through. And I know it's tough when there's only one winner. I wish I could make it $10,000 and give them all $2,000 each or something. But hey, that's the way it is. And so we have our winner tonight. Congratulations again.
My family. Oh, another story. Not a lot. Same One side of my family in Germany, after they all fled, also my family actually